Veg Craze, and I have a product review for you today. And today's product is a beauty product. I haven't done a whole lot of actual cosmetics. I've been doing a lot of like hair care and skincare and things like that. So time to mix it up. So I'm just about out of this. So you know that's a really good sign that I really loved it. And this is a powder mineral based foundation. The company is called ZuZu Luxe. And this is their dual powder foundation. So it comes in a compact like this. Give you a close-up. So it has just a kind of a frosted clear cover on it that says ZuZu Luxe, and then when you open up the lid it has the powder here, not much left as you can see, right down to the scraps, and then you flip that up and there's a mirror there, and then you would keep your little sponge, which does come with it, down here. I have it in another compact right now, and then it has you can see some of the grating here so that it does have some kind of ventilation a little bit in there as well, so your sponge doesn't get gross. So as you can tell, I really love this foundation. I've been trying out a huge number of mineral foundations. I really like powder foundations better than liquid. I think they're a lot faster to put on because you can just use a brush and go to town. You don't have to do the liquid and then put the powder on again. It kind of saves you a whole big step. So I really prefer the powder foundations. I think it's a lot faster, and for me it gives a really nice natural finish. I have really dry skin, so liquid foundation can kind of settle into your dry skin and end up looking more flaky than a dry powder can, which is kind of counterintuitive, but that's what I found anyway. So if you have really dry skin, this is something you would want to try. And also if you have oily skin, using a dry powder like this is probably going to be better for you anyway. So there are a couple of ways that you can use this. You can just use the sponge that's in it and apply it exactly like that. Just dip it in here and apply it right to your face. And that gives you an okay finish. And pretty good coverage. But for me, I like to use a kabuki brush, so one of those really short, thick brushes, and swirl it in here and then buff it into my face a little bit. And that gives a little bit more of a natural finish because it works it into your skin a little bit, so it has kind of a softer look. And you can have a little more control in terms of the coverage that way. So I have two different brushes I use. One is just a light kind of fluffy brush if I want just a light coverage, and then I have a really full thick kabuki brush if I want to have something a little bit heavier. And if you don't know what those brushes are, let me know, and I'm happy to do a tutorial or a review on some makeup brushes that are eco-friendly and of course vegan. So let me know in the comments below. But this has been great because it has that flexibility. I don't think it says if it's a heavy coverage or not. It doesn't. I would consider this probably more like a medium coverage. I have not yet repurchased this. I probably will at some point, but I'm trying out some others right now that have a little bit more coverage. For me, I like to have just a little bit more. Although I do have very fair skin, it can be harder for me because of the fair skin to cover up any kind of imperfection. So if you have a little bit more of a tan than I do, then it probably hides some imperfections a little bit more. So the other reason that I really like this is that I got the lightest color, which is D4. And that is a really good match for me. Being a very fair-skinned person, it can be hard to find foundation that is light enough for me. So if you have really pale skin like I do, this is a good one to check out. Again, the brand is ZuZu Luxe. And I found this at my local health food store, but I've also seen it at Whole Foods. They do not have it on Sephora or Ulta or any place like that, so you're gonna have to look more like in a health food store location if you want to find this. There may be other websites, I don't know of any, but if you know, put it in the comments section below so other people can find it there. But overall, I really liked it. One complaint about the design, although this looks really luxe and modern with the silver and the frosted plastic there. One problem is normally with a compact you would open it up, use the sponge, dip it in here and put it on, right? Like you're touching up your makeup, especially on the go. You can't do that with this because as you can see there's no mirror, right? The mirror is underneath. So think about the practicality of this. You open it all the way up, get the sponge out, put this down, get some makeup on your sponge, then flip it up so you can see the mirror, then put it on. You want to put on a little bit more, flip it down. Put more on your sponge, flip it up, put it on. You can see how that is not practical at all. So I don't know why they thought that. I think they just think that it looks cute, be able to look through and see the makeup, but it's just not practical. So that really irks me because after I find a foundation that I like, then I like to just keep the compact in my purse so that I can touch up throughout the day, especially if I'm going out at night, then I like to be able to touch up. And this is just not practical for touching up on the go. It's such a hassle, up and down and up and down. So that's my only complaint really. Other than that, I really like it. So again, medium coverage. So if you want something fuller coverage, you would have to really cake this on, and it can look a little bit cakey after a while. But if you want a lighter coverage, just use a lighter brush, and I think it works really well. So pretty versatile, great for pale skin. And just a really great product. Again, it's, you know, a mineral makeup and completely natural and vegan, so you don't have to worry about any parabens or phthalates or preservatives or scents or anything like that. So great product. I also really like this company. I have tried their mascara as well. If I haven't reviewed that already, then I will be soon. And there are a lot of other products, so I may be interested in trying those out as well. So if you've tried any other products by them, or this product, especially in a different color, I'd love to hear about it. Add your comments in the section below. And that's all I have for you today. So thanks so much for joining me. If you haven't subscribed already, definitely click subscribe. You can learn more about natural beauty products right here on my channel, Veg Craze. So thanks for joining me. I'll see you in the next video. Aloha.